The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
The place was empty.
Danuvia!
Arthur, if you want us to get our hands dirty,
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see. Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something. Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
you paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
On my way. We'll do it my way.
The alley.
Finding my way. Victory is assured. Nemesis.
Time to strike.
Taking position. No choice but to keep going. You sick! You misshapen flesh
Guide
lover.
my blows.
What's the plan? I think I could go another round. No steel can save you. No rest, be you wicked or wise. Alright, Karlak, it's go time. Want another?
The allen!
A rough tempest I will raise.
I will ascend. This is your end. Where do I go from here?
Pay attention!
As the leg, you'll end.
Unleash me! None shall defeat me. Lagio! No time to spare.
Can't give up. Consider my hackles raised. For the fallen.
On the hunt.
can't slow down.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
Going to hire all the refugees. Just like that. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
I should speak up.
Get out of this.
As long as you stop sulking.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
The investment
This calls for careful footwork.
That's why we
Let's get in and out.
business.
And cheerful. Refugees for hire. Right?
On my way.
Heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be with. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
What are you calling this?
I don't need any attention right now. Moving ahead. Can't risk being in open view.
To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
Here goes nothing.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl.
Light on my feet.
We'll get through this.
Softer than a whisper.
She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Just out of view.
Really need you all to leave.
The place...
If you want us to get our hands dirty,
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. I can't let them stay here. What if they let my basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see. Look, I have some very valuable components in there. Who do you think?
you, as I
Please.
Leave no trace.
Close ranks.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground.
What fools these mortals be.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I am fury. I am death. Not but another harvest. This is gonna feel good. Boom!
Hungry for the slaughter. Time for a new approach.
I shall not yield. I must not stop. Cancel take! Lagilo!
On the victor's path. Fleet of foot.
Light on my feet.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Death greets us all, but not today. Oak Father, ease my way.
I don't fancy their chances. with ease.
Eat this!
Swift and lethal. No time to waste. Ready. Heading there.
Let's find some prey.
Let's go. Poor fucker.
Open up.
Investment to get started.
Should mind my step. I have something to ask.
Anything you want for supper?
Do try.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn on us next? Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Make it quick if you can. I don't like the way he's looking at us.
What are you calling this new business?
Anything you want for supper? Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
Unless you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
Up on the hill.
Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
To do, isn't it? Everyone deserves.
At least we'll have some peace.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Here we go.
evicted?
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
Anything of use?
At least we'll have some peace now.
Well, hello.
What peace?
There.
Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without.
Never a dull moment.
I'd love to, thanks.
Simple.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about. She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
Learn to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Another step forward.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Keep your distance, darling.
Can't give up now. If not over, then through.
Be evicted?
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
What's that? Seems simple enough.
To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl.
We only got away with what we have on.
Not brave.
What's in here?
And to stay silent.
Farmers, Chris. What are we gonna do in the city?
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace. What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Here we are, Griselda. Oh, we're in one piece. I'm not keen to debate myself. Just a little
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's
Indolence breeds madness.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
Oh, we're washing them. We only got away with what we have on.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Oh!
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought. Your desire?
At least we'll have some peace now.
What's that? It shall be so. That's curious.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
What is needed?
There's no time to waste.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Ah, excellent choice. Fine. Better be careful not to trigger that thing. A hero at heart.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Where to? The trap. Time to dance.
Step lightly.
Let's move. Trap. Be cautious.
Speak to me. There is much... Oakfather's blood. Hmm?
How high?
Onward.
There is work to do.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
No rest for the wicked, I see. Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Sharp as ever.
A trap. Watch it.
Come on, let's go.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Trust no one. Go.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Watch your back.
What shall it be? Shall we continue? There I shall be.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Making me sweat. This will be fun. Me?
Defender of the people. Ever onward. Yes? Yes.
Eager for battle, without delay.
I'm ready.
No time to waste.
Do what must be done. Going.
Interrupt there. Plant your feet with care.
Don't touch me. Someone there? Tread lightly. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Traps. How considerate. Be careful. There are traps about. Traps. How considerate. Traps. How considerate.
I am ready. I shall move there. What's that? That's curious.
Watch your elders and learn. Someday I will sit down.
Interrupt there. Plant your feet with care.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. On I go.
A trap. Time to dance.
Better make my next move.
Keep a blade close. go. Someone's left a trap out for us. For a skeleton key.
Looking ahead. Don't mind if I do. I'm sure this toy will be finished soon, if they bear with it. Have to keep going.
Where am I needed?
I've got a long road ahead.
Defender of the people.
No time to rest?
How delicious.
Don't burn yourself.
Defender of the people.
Assume nothing.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
All right. What now? Let's get going. Very well. Good here, I hope. Let's see.
What a day.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Need to find a way forward.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to
You're
stay
going to
silent.
hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
I thought cities were supposed to welcome folk of all walks of life. Clearly, I was mistaken.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word, if you please.
No, we pay tax.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
The refugees
Very
can't
well.
stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty pit in your spirit. She truly has abandoned you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
I ask not of Lady Shah, but of you and your paramour.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Perhaps a cat pounced on its prey.
You can't catch me! You can't catch me!
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from... We need a place to hide any good stuff we find. I heard you helped a refugee family stay in the home they... Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from...
Grown-ups look at me sideways.
Hello again. Looking for... Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from... lunch? Hello again. Looking for... Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from... Hello again. Looking... Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from...
What a charmer.
How about in those stacks of hay? You've had worse ideas, Mercon. You did me... That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from...
The pride of the gate.
Yes?
Can't afford to stay idle.
I am here.
Work to be done.
Like its will be done.
The air is ripe with magic.
The pride of the gate.
Let's march!
What's next, I wonder?
Careful, I bite.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Nah.
One day I'll catch a break.
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
What's inside?
citizen. This is a restricted area. Explain yourself. And I'm the Duke's bedwarmer. Follow me, please. Manip Nestor'll know what to do with you.
The hell's you doing in here? What? Dangerous? Is this a joke? Fine, I'll look. But I'm doing it for the refugees, not you.
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
And don't give a rat's ass about
Is everything all right, Manip Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
You know who's really responsible.
Did what you could, Saul. I'm sure.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
The cult have claimed everything from Baldur's Gate and Eldergast. But from what you tell me...
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Boys, trapped to injured children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing?
Supplies are short. I can scrape enough together for everyone to have a bite of something solid.
Over there.
Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Boys, trapped to injured children. It's abominable.
She's at the Elf Song Tavern. Definitely making herself comfortable.
Glad at
Who
least
would
one of
do
us
such a thing? I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
So many more could have survived if I had done the right things.
Toys.
Don't
Trapped to injured children.
You
It's
know who's
abominable.
Let's have it.
Who would do such a thing? I thought this assignment was going to be dull.
Certainly.
touch and go.
No such luck. Boys, trapped with injured children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing? be
are
dull.
short.
No such luck.
Scraping up together, a bite of something solid.
What do you think this dog has got in his crate? I don't know. Lunch? Nah. I bet that's where he keeps the valuables. Could ask Mole. We need a place to hide any stuff we find. How about in those stacks of hay?
You've had worse ideas, Mercon. A lot worse.
Who would do such a thing?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Who would do such a thing? It was going to be dull.
What path lies before me?
But from what you tell me, I had
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg.
Gods, any one of us.
I need a quick word.
Toys trapped to injured children. It's abominable.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see. Salutations once more, old
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
Better not be cursed.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac. Attention, fists. Listen up. One more dereliction of duty, and you're all going on punishment detail. Got it?
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
This isn't a glorious post, Fists,
You've had worse,
but it isn't a hard one either.
A lot worse.
If you can't even guard a blasted shed, it's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
What do you think that clerk has got in his crate?
Double the patrols. We're dealing.
I don't need you standing here gawking, thank.
No traps, please.
Listen up. One more dereliction of duty, and you're all going on punishment detail.
I find the locals' fascination with the beach is but a
I'm busy. Mind your own.
This isn't a glorious post, but it isn't a hard one either. If you can't even guard a blasted shed,
All these people fleeing for their lives, only to be corralled like cattle.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. I don't give a shit about all that. It's how I've been treated, which is the real travesty. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? Well, I was going to sell the finest alchemical tinkerings the Gate had ever seen, but the bureaucrats had other ideas. They talked some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum.
Imagine upending someone's life in the name of bureaucracy. People are out of touch here.
I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth. Piss off, would you? I've got some paper.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh! Not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
If I had done the right things, don't take that on.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
When Neil...
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching.
Even if we only...
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn...
I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
She sent a message.
Washing my pits. This is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
I'm really worried about Umi.
If I had done the right things.
Moonrise.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him. We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars. You made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Elturgard. But from...
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. Tensions. That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Too bloody right. But will they share? Not a chance. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
We need to get into the city. Can't leave Crunch behind, though. Just can't.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Some of us don't.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Always room for more?
Grunge isn't looking so good, man.
Look at that! Fine fruit could have made
loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
God. I can practice.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these apples first.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I said.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
The state of this cart. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
If one getting sled and watered.
They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing? Just wait for the next wave?
Look at that! Finest pie.
Remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
Rush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us
God.
out.
I can practically smell it.
Shut it! Scavenge whatever you can from this mess.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less will do.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
I'll destroy every last bloodsucker.
Let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Must be exterminated.
Nothing less will do.
Nothing less.
And if our
Who will
children
stand
still
between
live,
them and the innocent?
what will happen to them if we attack?
If we do not stand here and wait, Khazad-dûr must be destroyed.
Breathe deep and move. Forgive me. I know tears will not bring our children back.
There is nothing to forgive. It is only right to mourn.
Our people, we said.
But that
We made blood.
What will we do? There are so few of us left.
Every
Our
last
strength was never numbers. The bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
It's been freshened enough times, has it? Oh, I see. Compliments in return for the picnic.
I want to have a word.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
might be worth a look.
What's that?
Let's see what this does.
With all the refugees, ill rumors, the food shortages. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means.
What now?
A long way to go still.
Freshen your drink, perhaps?
What's cooking?
It's been freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush.
Sylvanus' blessings.
Here with me. Thinking you were blushing with happiness to be here with me.
Action, not reaction.
Compliments in return for the picnic.
Salutations.
Maybe I'll take that drink after all.
The hero at the heart.
Freshened enough times as it is.
I'm ready. Whatever may come.
My face going flush.
Such authority.
Here was me. Thinking you were
Eager for
blushing
battle.
with happiness to be here with me.
What's this?
Oh, I see. Oh.
Don't touch me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Watch your back.
Have a lot on my mind. And,
Almost
well,
like a grove.
in it. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Windmill, after all. Probably some cog or joint in need of a little.
Well, hello. Should be easy.
What to do? I'll take that.
before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thoughts.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. I'll give it a shot.
Finders bloody keepers, I say.
Moving in.
I'm not paying to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers.
But Gale, you are so much more tolerable now you found your second.
Wanna dance?
You're going to hire all the refugees.
I'll take that comment with the sincerity and goodwill I assume it was intended.
Construction. The possibilities are endless. To clean Crimson's head. What do you get out of it?
Phew.
You'll be in a big.
Everyone deserves a chance to make some.
Anything you want for supper.
Maggots will be done. Securing.
What's the story?
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Found and taken.
Nearly there now. See the city.
There is so much wrong with that name.
I am prepared.
Just a little more. No fruit in front.
No one stopped me yet.
Think about it.
How much farther can I go?
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes in?
Possibly some cog or joint in need of a little grease.
Something's on my mind.
You return. Will you aid me? We need to feed. We need a brain, fresh and frantic. Yes, that will do nicely. And as you have aided me, so I shall aid you.
You feel its presence gently probing the palace of your mind. As it finds a mostly vacant spot, power and knowledge flood your brain, unlocking a new secret.
Now leave. I will feed alone.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
The work is never done.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Soldier.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Hey, good looking.
You have done me a serve. Now leave.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Best be on my way. What's up for discussion?
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Can't talk just now, sorry.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do it.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Course couriers. Their service is appalling.
A few days in a jail cell?
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. I'm not scared of the authorities, but it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists, right?
It's a racket.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
That might be worth a look.
Have patience. If we get caught sneaking in,
Absolute army will be here any day.
at least we'd have a bed.
Fretting. The steel watch will be
One
disturbing.
of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Everything you read in the broadsheets. That's what armies will live no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of peanuts.
Let's have a look. Wish I had a bag of holding.